fit in there and just huddle in with them. Anyway, yeah, for people who don't know already, I've got 2 hamsters last night. Kind of hard to see them though. Albino dwarf hamsters. There's 2 of them in there. But they're kind of chilling, so I'm gonna try not to disturb them. Anyway, so games, Taigam. So again, I mean, I mentioned this earlier, and the stream before and whatnot, but the next lesson with Calvin Sun should be next week. If not next week, then for sure the 20th. That's for patrons only. I'm thinking I'm going to use my email, my Go email to I want to try a few things, I guess, is what I'm trying to think of. Because I mean, I want to I can't think properly when this person's being weird. And playing fast too. But I want to try getting an email, my email in the panel, and then have people just send random messages or critiques or just their opinion on things, and then just have this random video of like vlogs or no, not vlogs, I don't, maybe, but maybe something along those lines, if any of that even made sense. But I don't know if people would actually do it. That's the thing. I'm happy to block this way. So this person just wants to give up all influence to me and just live everywhere. My guess is White's going to want to try going in here. Or the shoulder hit. But you know, I'm fine with that too. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. But overall, this is just really bad anyway. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? This was just so dumb. I should have just protected the cut. I knew this kind of thing was going to happen too. And I still went about this way. But it works out for me in the end. I've got 5, White has 4. And White still has a weak group. And white has one eye. I tried thinking of a lot of things. Oh well. I'll just play this way, be safe. I think I should still be good here. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, this has been going far too quickly. I don't even have much time to really say what I'm. No, what? No, that is a lie. I've got plenty of time. I've got 6 minutes 44 seconds on my time. I should have plenty of time to say something, but I don't. Well, I don't speak. But white's toast, white's toast. So this whole right side's mine. I can still attack this group here. I can maybe... No. I can keep that small on the bottom as well. But this should be fine for me. I don't even have to worry about this chase here because I have... White has less liberties on the top here. I'm going to play this way. And this way. And this way. And this way. I'll just live locally, it's fine. No, if I was going to do all this, I should have just played P15 instead of the table shape. I mean, white's probably thinking of M18, but if white does that, I'm just going to connect. White can extend, I can extend. White block, I Atari. Well, I'll Atari here first and then Atari here. That way I can later bring out the 2 stones unless they completely surround it. So I should be good here as well. White is connected up. I will extend. But in the end, I'm not going to have Sente. Yeah, see? So, but that's okay. That's okay. So, White's potential is on the bottom with building this area up. Hey, TMTVO. I could just jump here, because if I jump, it keeps... Hello, Cosmic. I could keep White from... Yeah, I'm going to jump. All my groups are fine. So all I have to do is build myself up while making sure... And my mouse is dead. This mouse. Every time I think mouse, I'm thinking of the hamsters. It's kind of stressful. But they're not. Hamsters aren't nice. They're hamsters. I'm trying to see if it'll last. But, okay. Do. I just have to be really careful with this thing. You know what I say to that? Surround. That's what I say to that. Because you've got a weak stone. I'll just take for good measure. I will keep good shape. Can't attack with a bad looking group. Okay. I could play down as well. But if I focus on surrounding, it's going to be more beneficial for me. But it's going to be kind of hard to do that with this. But if I take away the eye space... Yeah, attack from a position of strength, yes. What I'm trying to think of is pushing black towards my white, turning towards my right side. The only thing is... No, it should be fine. What am I thinking? Just... No, if I go down, white's gonna Hane. White's gonna Hane either way. You know what? I think... I'll attack the eye space here. Because if white gets an eye here, which white should, it will be in Gote. Unless they're going for a ko. If they're going for a ko, that's going to be obnoxious. But it won't end good for them. Completely surround. Completely surround. I almost want to just connect. I'm just going to connect. I don't need to kill it. I'm fine. And then I can go for things like this. And this. If you Atari me, okay, there you go. I'll Atari you first. And then I'll just continue building. But this is pretty much game. There's like nothing for white here. White's got the bottom-ish and the 2 corners. I've got a nice big corner, nice right side. I've got this corner, I've got this center area here. I'm sorry, are you trying to poke at me? Because that's not a poke I'm going to respond to. I'm going to go about this way. That's kind of a fail, Wyatt. Nope. Some more points for me. Don't really need to respond to that. I guess I'll push again. And I'll just take this. That's pretty much game. There's nothing else that could be done here. This is just... I have no words. Other than... I'm annoyed that this mouse is kind of working again, but it's probably going to stop working in about 30 seconds. And nothing white... There's nothing white can do here. Absolutely nothing. I mean, you can Atari me from here. That's the best you can do, but you're kind of hurting yourself. If I play F18, this bottom group's done for. Protect your shape. Protect your shape. That doesn't protect it. I can still kill capture. I'm trying to stop saying kill, because I'm just capturing. I'm not killing anyone or anything. And I just do endgame at this point. Is anyone doing anything for New Year's Eve? I mean, as of right now, I have no plans, but I might stream around the time that the ball drops. I mean, I say it like that because I don't... But I might stream a long time. Okay. Good old hanging out. I wish I had people to hang out with.
9, 8, 7.
And the mouse died again. Yeah, when this game is... I mean, technically it's over, but when the game is done, I'm going to get these batteries charging, and then... Ooh. Yeah, that time difference. Oh, time differences. Sure, I'll do this. And I'll do this because I can do stuff there. Hey, little try. You want to protect. There you go. Oh, what else should I do? I guess I'll go down here. I'm kind of sad about the game. Where's Cosmic? I haven't seen him in forever. Someone needs to beat him with a stick. Whack his head.
Nine.
What is this, a win by 30? I feel like it's 30. Yeah, that's true. That was a point.
Overtime countdown has begun.
I can do stuff here. I can do stuff here. No, because there's still stuff I can do. If you're gonna pass, pass, but
9.
there's still something I can do.
7. 6. 5. 4.
Okay, they passed. No, there's nothing I can do here. They just have to Atari me. Yep. Okay. I read that wrong. Yeah, 60. Okay, so 63.5. That was more than I was thinking. I was thinking 30 or 40, but oh well. I will not do a rematch. I don't play the same person twice on the same day. But yeah, the only thing I really regret was just allowing this to even be a thing. Even if I just do this, I would have been fine. Like, if white wants to do this, still not going to be alive. I don't even have to worry about the 2 stones. I can worry about those later. But that's all I had to do, and then my bottom side would have been totally fine. Don't have to worry about this big old line of stones. But I was trying to be sneaky, and no, I was trying to be overcautious. But yeah, that's the only thing I feel really worried dumb about in this game. I mean, I couldn't care less about the thing. Yeah. So yeah, that's that game. That's 1 up. Now 7 more ones. I'm gonna charge these batteries and grab new ones really quick. So I'll be right back. Cold feet. Happy feet. Okay. 7 wins to go. 7 wins. Yeah, it'd help if the mouse was on. So, for people who do not know yet, there is Mitch, as usual. But last night I did get 2 albino dwarf hamsters. So there's 2 of them in there. They're just kind of... Oh, okay, one's peeking now. Okay. But they do not have any names. This is the very energetic one, I believe, that just loves climbing everything. The other one's kind of more calm. But he's the crazy one that loves climbing everything. Was stuck in the wheel for like 5 hours because he did not want to climb down. Why do I have, what is this? Oh, I don't care about that. Okay. 7 wins to go. Why is my mouse... Come on. Yeah, that's rechargeable. These are the... Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna cancel this game. What the heck? This is so annoying. I thought I had... This is so annoying. This one might also only last me like 10 seconds before it dies, but we'll see. But I have like 2 sets charging now. Okay. Let's get games going again. I might do reviews if anyone has. I'm gonna try it. If people have games that they want reviewed, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm stealing Josh's idea, but yeah. I mean, not right now, but maybe like in an hour or something, or after this game or something. But yeah, we'll try it out. And I guess the only, I mean, I would prefer Q games, not Don games. That's one. Two, preferably a game you lost, or three, if it's a question, a specific question in a game, whether or not you won or lost. I also have my diffuser here. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to wave the diffused oil and water over this way. All these refusals. They're just sleeping away in there. I might have to get a second water thing though, because they were fighting over that a little bit. All these refusals. Just the numbers keep growing. Another one. Another one. Another one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Another one. It's only because the mouse started working again after I got new batteries for it. That's the only reason. I'm not even using my headphones. I don't have any music playing. So why should I wear them? Oh, you know what? I'm just now realizing that I don't even have the stone sound on. I don't even know if it's gonna... We'll see. But more refusal. Oh, it automatically stopped my auto match because no one was responding. Okay, there we go. Maybe, unless they just leave. Okay, there we go. We're black! Oh wait, I think we were black last time. Yeah, we were black last time. What am I thinking? I am definitely splitting you and attacking you. I will gladly. You're going for this variation? Yeah, you go under. But I can fix my shape. And so I will do as such. Although I did give white. Yeah, you know, this actually isn't all that good of a result for me. Because this, yeah, I'm going to have to look at that deeper afterwards. This time I'm going to go into the corner. I'm going to take the corner this time. If you block... Okay, you blocked the wrong way. Okay. And you also do. If you Atari those 2 stones, I'm ignoring it. I'm totally fine with this, because I'm just getting all of this shape to go into the bottom. I'll just extend again. I'll just defend my corner. I'll say no. And no again. No again. No again. I say you're split, you have a weak group. I'll just play this way. I'm actually not alive on the top yet. But white isn't alive over here either. That's better shape for me. Some more shape for me. Now I could go directly for the kill and remove any eye space here, or I can make sure I'm just alive here. Because I don't believe I'm alive. If I play away, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna play this way. Actually, that's still dead shape, isn't it? I'll just make sure I'm alive. Ooh, this'll be nice. Maybe. I'm going to play this way because I want to get some shape for eyes. White's only going for the center potential, though. Well, now I'm definitely alive, or should be. I'm going to ignore that. White's got the bottom. this is overplay. But they still responded. I'll just connect up, even though there is this thing. But they allow me to play there. Because that would have been massive. This is going to be bigger. And I'm letting my area crumble. Oh, he's in the top here. And they go back down. But I'm definitely in deep doo-doo here. I was thinking too highly of this bottom area. If they Hane, I Hane back. If you do that, I cut. It's not a full eye yet. Nope. No, I messed up. I so messed up. It's all because I was thinking too much on white's bottom area. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. The best thing I can do is try to capture this group down here. And it's Seki. Come on, really? Well, this is dumb.
Overtime countdown has begun.
I am not doing very well here. It's this left side. I ended up in a very, very, very bad position. I need to do this first. And then if I want to descend, I descend. No, that's still bad for me. It's still way, way bad. I know that there's something with what I did, that there's a way to go around that. But what was it? I don't like that result. Josekipedia, can you like just do peaceful things? So this is what it's showing me. White cuts this, block, this, and this, have to play this, and then let white connect, and then go for the influence, and then white gets sent to go wherever. White has this at a future time for endgame, while at the same time, sure, black has stuff in the corner, but I don't like the odds for that. But still kind of optional, I guess. Possible, not optional. There's... Here it says to just cut this way. And then what was it? Jump here. White does that, white does that. White attaches, black Ataris, white extends, Atari, Hane, do. Yeah, I did not like how this looked. Because this black group has problems. Even well, I mean, in the Joseki it ends with the extension, I believe. Yeah, that's the last thing in the Josekipedia. I just don't like that. And the only other variation is, actually I already showed it. And that's this. Yeah, because if anything, that E12 stone is way, way, way too important. Way too important. So my descent was bad. But the problem with Josekipedia is that it doesn't specify that kind of thing. But yeah. This way and that way. I just don't. I mean, this just gets ugly and uglier and uglier. Yeah, I do not want to deal with that. So the only thing I can really do then is this. which I feel slightly better with. If it happens again, I'm just going to have to go with this variation, because this is the only one I feel comfortable with out of all of those. That's going to annoy me so much.
The game is started.
Approach like I usually do. You also try to prevent the Kobayashi, so I will go ahead and take the corner. I'll just keep my corners. That's totally fine with me. If you... Okay, there you go. I will go ahead and keep that from expanding. I will extend upward because I would like to prevent this from becoming much of Moyo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I will push to where I'm already, where I already have a stone. And I will approach here. So I've got the influence. I've got the influence. I've got 2 corners. White's got 1. I now have 3. And I can still use the stones for Aji, no problem. More points for me. More points for me. I mean, I'm still gonna... I mean, I can't really build this... Yeah, that's a pointless move. So I need to punish this move. The question is how. Yeah, they're saying that they want everything, but that's going to be the downfall. So how do I want to bring this out? I feel like I'm going to be able to benefit from using the top Aji first because there's a single stone there. This stone has help. Let's see, I will just go ahead and extend out this way. Do I want to extend out the way? I'm going to attach. I will double Hane. I'm getting a little bit of shape. Little bit of shape. Now I've got an eye. I've got an eye now. And I've got a problem. But I should be okay. I believe I should still be okay. I'm definitely extending this out. I'm pretty sure you don't want me to Atari there. pretty sure. There you go. And I'll take this for my second eye. I will extend out because that will put pressure on the now heavy group. Floating and heavy. I can ignore that. Keep strong shape. Keep strong shape. White is nice and strong here. I should not be playing loosely like that, like a large knight or a small knight, or just a knight in general. Same for here. Need to make sure I have good, solid shape. I'm working. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna attempt to surround that group as well. I'm gonna jump down because I would like to make sure I can connect up if I can. Otherwise, have good shape. White's only territory now is going to be the bottom and this corner. I've got 3 solid corners and 2-3 points on the top. I'm going to push again. I'm going to attach. Okay, yep. And I will extend out. Yeah, I'm just going to extend. I'll just connect. No, I'll do this. I'll do this. Now I'm all connected up. I'm not too worried about this. I'm not too worried about this. Because my corner's alive. So even if I'm cut up, I believe I'll just be fine. Capture. I could drop down to threaten connecting. But I don't know what White's doing. My corner's going to be fine no matter what. Excuse me. So yeah, no matter what, I can threaten to connect underneath. Or even co. Yeah, if they play there, I cut. If they connect, I'll play down. Although I don't need a cut. White's just alive. White's just alive. But I'll go ahead and poke and attack this White's group in the middle. The White's group is now entirely surrounded. And I am in trouble. Oh, they go for that cut. I'm gonna have to let it go. Yeah, definitely gonna have to let it go. I believe I should be fine up here, but I need to make sure I'm alive down here. So I've got an eye here, and I can get another eye over here. But I still did bad because I had 2 weak groups. That cutting stone was far more important than I was thinking. Let's see. Trying to think of a way to surround this. No, this was a bad idea. Very bad idea. Maybe. I'm gonna see if I can... No, this is still just really bad for me. If white lets me take that... Either let me live or I shall kill you. I give you 2 tries. Okay, you go for simple. You go for simple answer. You good. You're good. You stay alive. I shall push and push and push and push, because this works. Excuse me. I shall now take 2 stones whether it be this side or this side. What shall it be? Okay. So all my groups are alive and good and solid. White's territory is whatever's here and I've got this, you know? Why wasn't I thinking of this move? It is a nice move. This is fine. Like, I'm still all connected up. No problem. This is small. Sure, I will connect. But you've got to protect. And because you've got to protect, I can reduce. Oh, this is going to be big reduction as well. Play this way, I can play this way. Actually, I like the poke. Pokey pokey. Q6. No. I mean, if he gets another move in, then later on, yeah, maybe, yeah. But that's later on. Oh, I really want to play this, though. But it's not going to work. Nothing I play here will work because I don't have the liberties to do it. I will extend out because that'll save me some points. And threatens to cut. I will extend because it's going to be nice and big if I get this extension here. I'm not too worried about that. But here I can't just extend out, so I'm going to play this way, then this way. And then I'll come play over here because now I guess I'll just protect myself because black needs to protect themselves in Gote. Yes, that will not work. Can I like kill this now? Because you played away. This is big.
Overtime countdown has begun.
This was bad. This was bad. They're gonna let me cut? Are they gonna let me cut? I can cut in multiple different ways now. Or threaten. Yeah, I can cut here or I can cut that way. Yeah. I just Atari here. And now white's cut. White's dead. Captured. White is captured. White, I think, wanted to be really fancy. That's why they played that. But all they had to do was just connect. That's all that was needed. This is a threat. So I'm still going to be connected. I'm just going to put you in Atari. Okay, they purposefully disconnected. So there's nothing I can do for 3 minutes. Well, that's weird. It's saying 5 minutes and then 3 minutes below in the chat, but the timer said 3 minutes to begin with. But in this game, even if I didn't cut white off, actually, I think I might have been okay on territory. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 34, 36, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. I'm going to say like roughly 50. White, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 30. Yeah, black would still be ahead by roughly 10 points. Oh, and Comey, so by maybe 3.5 points, maybe, perhaps. But still a close game. If this cut wasn't a thing. Another minute, 15 seconds. I think I'll go ahead and do reviews if people actually want to do that. I want to try it out. I want to try doing game reviews and kind of go from there. And then after like a review or two, then go to games again. $37, $36, $35, $34, $33. You've got nothing to review? Play a game. Play games. If you have games, there's always something that can be reviewed. So my belief is if you're saying you've got nothing to review, then you're not playing games, and if you're not playing games, you should be playing games. Which is something that I've had a problem with doing as well. So, okay, the time ran out. Do it. Oh, yeah. I mean, you saw it a little while ago in the few games before where it was just a Joseki thing. So, and then because of that, I start thinking and reading other things and whatnot. So, in this game, I definitely should have been more cautious about this cutting stone here. I mean, I totally just played away from it for at least 10 moves. But when White plays that, actually no, before that, just before that, I guess just before I do all of that, it's just, this is just too important. Requirements? What do you mean by requirements? The requirements, just queue rank, any server, just copy and paste the link in chat. So, queue, lost game, or a specific question, whether it be a won or lost game. Those are the requirements. They look like small baby bunnies in there. But I definitely needed to protect this. Even if it's just this. I just needed to protect that cut. That cut was just way too big. Six more wins to go. But I'm playing pretty poorly at the same time. Because I'm playing fast. That is why. I'm not taking the time to read. Okay. Oh, I think someone said that they had something they wanted reviewed, but I mean, if no one does, I'll just continue on with tie gun games until I get back to Fordon on here. Unless I decide that I need to slow down and play on a different server, because it's very unlikely that I am going to slow down on Taigem. Very, very unlikely that I will slow down. Okay. I'm very surprised. Ever since yesterday, Mitch has kind of just laid there. Every once in a while he'll get food or something, but they all just seem so tuckered out. I don't know why. Okay, is there a way, let's see, to bring this, let's see, I mean, there's a download SGF. Actually, where's that thing? There's a thing I have downloaded. Where is it? Okay. I'll check that one out too. Let's see, is there... Oh, what was that thing? Give me a second. I've never done this before. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I was trying to open up on Panda? No, close. Come on. Load. There we go. Why is it not showing? Oh, that's why it's not plugged in. Well, that's rather annoying. Plug in. Come on, don't. No, come on. That was weird. Don't do that, computer. Don't do that, computer. Okay, there we go. Okay. That and where is it? That and oh, this is okay. Let's see. Actually, I'll just do this. It'll make things a whole lot easier. And I'll just edit the size. Hashtag first time. No, I'm not going to be one of those people with the hashtag. Just bear with me. Bear with me. When I do try working on something for the first time, it takes a little bit before getting it all down. Okay. Okay, so two 12Qs, well, 12Q plus, played on IGS, white wins by 1.5. You said, oh, what was it? You said he invaded you. Okay, so when he invaded, TMTVL. So you're black. So black, normal. Well, not normal. This is actually really good for black. There's a lot of high stones. A lot of high stones. Even more high stones. More high stones. Complaint number 1, you played Tengen on move 19. Complaint number 1. But I mean, in seriousness, I mean, I can't say whether it's good or bad, but I believe it's on the bad side. Because as black, I want to play this approach. Because if they kick, white already has the extension and you already have the extension. So you don't, I mean, you give up Sente, yes, but you've got 2 corners that you can go into now. So I feel like, and this prevents white's development on the top side. And it will help you to be a little stronger. For some reason, I keep pulling up just like a video. This solidifies the area. So if white gets something like this in, now you have to defend something, otherwise it's going to cause you problems, and white's able to develop. Yeah, 10 gun causes problems. Okay, so is it this invasion you're talking about? I'm guessing it's this one. Because if it's this one, then I would strongly recommend not doing that. The N5 cap might have been okay because of... I mean, this is partially why I don't necessarily like too many high stones, because a lot of people would think, oh, I can go on the 3rd line and live wherever because I can attach below any of the 4th line stones. But this stone stole your entire side. Yeah, I mean, after seeing this move, I would have to agree that it would definitely do something of the sort. So I would definitely restrict white's potential to expand, to get a base. And it's all up to you. You can choose if you want to go up above or down below. Well, on either side, I guess. And if white wants to attach, then white can live small and very poorly, and you can develop, and you still have other things you can do, like play the approach like before. But it's okay. It's okay for a group to live in something like this. It's okay. You just have to be able to benefit from it. That's the point of moyos. You want to be able to benefit from it. So I would suggest, if anything, for something like this, take away the bees. I mean, you could do the same thing for I can't do the shortcut thing. But, you could do the same thing for here, where you could just take away white's base. Although I kind of will agree with the cap here, because it keeps white low. It keeps the left side connected, because if you do something like this, then this group might not look very happy. Even with something like this. Because it's not gonna... I mean, it's a fight, but anything can happen in a fight. Or white could just go directly underneath. So, but if anything, I would definitely just take away the base. At least for this one. You can if you want on the bottom one, but definitely on this one. Definitely this one. As for me personally, I'd protect the corner, because the corner is where you get the most amount of points. Okay, so we've got it underneath. So you did exactly what happened on the bottom. You played, they responded, and then you played away. Yeah, profit from the attack. Especially for Moyo players. I mean, I used to be a Moyo player, and I mean, while it's true that you're getting... Is there like a way to do like... Oh, there is. I mean, it's true that you're getting all these high stones for the middle, but if you connect the dots, that's not really looking all that big. Or it is kind of big, but easily reducible on all ends. I mean, this is all your territory, even if white lives. And we can see, I mean, we've got weak spots between both sides of the Tengen. We've got corners. This, and white's kind of pretty solid on the left side, but... So, what was I getting? There was a point I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a Moyo, yes, but it's not going to be beneficial. So you have to think about how you can benefit using the Moyo and being able to profit to make a solid, better Moyo with no weaknesses. English. English Austin. I would definitely keep at it, perhaps, because if we see something like this happen, like, let's say this happens. As black, I would play here and be totally okay with the result, because white, this top area is now very, very, very solid. No problems there. So, but yeah, the idea I brought before about focusing only on the center, that's what I'm seeing with this move too. So you're doing a lot of building. You are building, but you're leaving a lot of shape. And like this stone, it's not going to benefit too much. This is all you're building. And these 3 points aren't even going to be points. And then you might be able to get a few more points in here. But this isn't as big compared to pressuring down the right side and building there. Because if you're able to push it down, get something like this, all of a sudden you're getting a lot more points. And solidifying this area, and so forth, so forth. But I don't... In this situation, I would say do a Kosumi the other way. I wouldn't go inward. Because this way you don't know how to put it. It just feels simpler. Because if with this, now all of a sudden if white gets this in, white's got better shape. So we want to prevent that and maybe play this way to surround. Okay. And then this is too much. This is too much. Definitely too much. I'm gonna just skim through the rest of the game, see what happens. Looks like you killed the middle. No, it doesn't look like you killed him. No? Yes. Okay, good. You only got one of the quarters. Okay. The big thing here is extend again. Definitely extend again. One of the smaller things, but definitely extend again. If they go for the Atari, they still have to come back, and then you can still Atari the stone. If they go this way, it's just the same exact thing. So you'll still be able to capture the stones, but that extension for black is going to be massive. Because here, black still has to respond. Because if white gets this in, black's just completely cut off. And will most likely die. This is going to be really, really big. I will have to disagree with this move. So the reason why I disagree is because it kind of ruins this opportunity for black. But if you do this here and now, like if black does this, white could probably just take the corner because the right side's alive. And it doesn't matter if you cut it off, it'll go in the other direction or just be able to connect. So I feel like it's just a slower move. So I would definitely protect the corner first. And I'll just bring up one thing I saw with this fight as well. So here, I would definitely still respond. Actually, no, never mind. What am I thinking? You're getting rid of their liberties. You're getting rid of their liberties. But here, I don't believe you need to. Actually, if anything, I think you're kind of over worrying about your group. I think that's the thing I'm looking for. I mean, you can extend here. I'd extend here because white will probably want to extend out. No, scratch all of that. I'm trying to think. Usually in a fight, you're able to build up liberties before you start getting rid of your opponent's liberties. Because if you just go straight for taking out their liberties, then you're going to lose opportunities to reduce. But I'm not going to spend too much time trying to talk about that because I'm probably said things very confusingly. So here, actually, it's excuse me, it's before this. When you played this move, I don't believe that's the right one. I would say pressure the corner first. Because if we see something like this, then your corner's fine, you're all connected up, and it should be okay. Cutting the empty triangle at L16. Okay. Well, first, we can fix that by playing this, actually. You should be infinitely connected to your group. If white wants to do this, you can just connect underneath. No, not that way. Maybe this was fine. No, it's the empty triangle. The empty triangle is the mistake in the first place, in my opinion. No, it's this shape. Just the shape in general is kind of hard to say. I don't know why I'm having a hard time figuring this out. Oh, you know what? We can just poke this way. Poke this way. Actually, no, never mind. It really depends on the player. It really depends on the player. Me, I'd play something like this. Actually, this might be the better move, actually. This might be a good move. Because it helps solidify all these other things. Oh, when started reducing the liberties. Oh, okay, that's what you meant, okay. I mean, if that's the case, then, I mean, at least after this, I just play this. If anything, at least play this now, because then white it's going to invade the entire top side of yours. And it protects your shape. You should be totally fine on liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you've got plenty of liberties if you at least play down here. Hello, Peyton. Me and my... Yeah, a little too much over worrying. And then the other thing I wanted to point out was here. You can just take. Take, and there's nothing white can do. You're still going to be 1 liberty ahead. You could even play elsewhere to kind of get rid of white's shape for eyes on the top. Yeah, I'm doing reviews, but I feel like I'm not doing a very solid job at it. I mean, I definitely believe that poke would be beneficial. I mean, just looking at this, white could just cut locally this way. That's what I'm thinking in my head. This is what I'm imagining in my head, that black has the cutting point. That's why I don't necessarily like this move. If anything, even just a simple connection. But that's also why I bring up something like this. Because if white gives up the corner, it should be really, really good for black. And white won't be able to cut like I was showing before because of this. Or if we've got something like this, then we've got fights and we've got white still giving up the corner. No, scratch that idea. Scratch that idea. I've got a lot in my head trying to express itself. But, I mean, in general, there's a lot of things that will work here. I just feel like the cut is too there. And, I mean, in the game, you did get cut. I mean, all in all, you could just play this way. I mean, this is going to be the safest way, in my opinion. Just play nice and solidly, stay connected. Because it's going to be a gote eye for white. And where's white going to make the second eye? Who knows? If white tries doing something like this, you can just back off. If white does that, you can do that. Or if white does this, you can just play this. There's really no way for white to get that second eye. I mean, white can do anything and everything, but there's just absolutely... I mean, you just have so many stones out there that... Oh, you have to go. Sorry, I did kind of ramble on too much on this, but I'll get you tomorrow. Orange. And what I'll actually do, I'm gonna try to actually plan out kind of like what Josh has. Just, but. Yeah, I just need to actually schedule out when I'm going to actually do stuff on the days that I stream for sure. But yeah, there's nothing, I mean, if white wants to have one eye, white can have one eye, but there's nothing white can do here. But I think that's the main, just the whole talk on the Moyo stuff, really, and taking away the base, profiting from someone attacking. But yeah, I mean, even if you just got that jump on the top, that would have been game and a win for you. So that's that, yeah. Those would be the tips I have. Making sure that while building Moyo, here's another way to think of Moyo. Moyo doesn't have to be one group. You can have 2 Moyos, and they don't have to be very big. It's definitely something that I've had a problem with. Thinking that a Moyo has to be one big group. It doesn't have to be. It can be 2 or 3 groups even. And Moyos don't have to be specifically the center. They can be the side, they can be the corner. So, yeah. Alright, Peyton. Oh, we're looking at a... Oh, you went against Little Try. Okay. 3 Qs. 3 Qs. Why is it not in proportion anymore? That's weird. Endgamed you to death. Well, that's a beautiful way to die. Yeah, fits all 3 requirements. Okay. Alright, Peyton. He endgamed you to death. You're playing as black. Okay. Okay. I might have to disagree with that black move. I want to say make the extension. Or if you're going to play this, play high. That's going to be my first suggestion. But I mean, it's the opening, anything can happen. But my reasoning for this is because by playing this, it restricts white's ability to build. And if white wants to get some kind of thing in the corner, you have that extension to maybe take away the space for white to profit or build. For a jump, it's basically the same thing, except if white does extend out, then you've got the top feels more valuable because it's a high stone rather than a low stone. It was still a good game. Okay. But yeah, that's my opinion with that P17 move. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to disagree with this move. If P17 was P16, maybe, but I believe the bottom to be the biggest thing on the board right now, because you can't secure the top. You can't secure the top. White can't secure the bottom, but it's going to be in white's favor if you go for the bottom first. And same for black. Going for the bottom first is going to... Well, then again, you do have low stones there. Could directly attack the corner. No, maybe the top's fine. Maybe the top's fine, because you still have the extension. Actually, I'd do the extension. I like the extension. But again, anything can happen in the opening. I'm still working on the opening. That's why I'm saying, oh, there's the right side with the white group. Oh, the corner. Oh, the top, maybe. But the top just doesn't seem very pleasing to me, because you spent 2 moves on low stones. So yeah, white got that nice bottom reduction. Yeah, there's stuff going on here. White goes for the cut. Yeah, see, just looking at this, that J16 stone is now useless. It's too close to the wall, and the groups are now split apart, and now it's also weak. So I definitely hold my opinion on either the bottom or the right side. But the bottom is going to be bigger than the right side. I mean, yeah, O3 is also low, but this white extension is really good for white. Inviting an invasion at the top. You were inviting an invasion at the top? Well, I mean, again, these are just the thoughts that come up in my head at this point. Okay, so a ko. That's actually not a bad ko. Well, no, you're right. You're right. That is a slow threat for white to make. If anything for white, I'd probably extend out or do something to build this moyo. Threaten the center, because if you ignore that, that's just too much. So you go for the invading. And you're good. But you lose the corner. Well, not the corner, but the side. All good. The direction of play is very poor. Yeah, it was a little... It was definitely... There were definitely some moments with direction of play. Definitely. Yeah, you've got a lot of weak groups there. And a lot of stones ended up getting surrounded and captured. And is probably why white was able to get... Yeah. You have a lot of stones out there, but the shape isn't exactly... They're fighting for the water again. Well, not fighting, but they're making the noises and trying to push the other out of the way. I'm just kind of worried that they're going to start biting each other or doing something. Yes, pay attention to my hand. Just don't exit out. Anyway, so... mind you, really 8 cubes. Am I... Well said, hamster. Really 8 cubes of the advantages are there. Oh, the journey to PetSmart was interesting. I actually kind of... I did record... That's not Mitch. I did record just random vlog-like things that I might make a video out of. We'll see. But, I mean, if people don't know yet... I mean, yes, there's Mitch, the guinea pig. But we also have this, which was from yesterday. And they're both back in the little hut there. Albino, dwarf, hamsters. So the red eye is fully white. Yeah, fully white hair and then red eyes. Anyway, so it was most likely Sente. I don't think I'm gonna actually name them Sente and Gote though. So really quick then, actually. I mean, you say that you're more like 8Q and yet you have a 3Q account. I mean, your not shape. Your ideas aren't bad. Your ideas aren't bad. It's just the shape. It's the shape. I mean, just looking at this now, things seem okay. I mean, the E9 stone. The E9 stone looks not fully connected. The O9 stone doesn't look fully connected. And maybe H11, but has 2 ways of connecting up. Those are the only problems I see with connections in this game as of this point. But, I mean, that jump didn't fix it, but it makes sense to make sure that you have the shape for eyes and room. I would descend. Definitely descend. No need to worry about this cut here because it's not going to be a thing. And if white wants to do that, it's not really going to do anything. So definitely descend. I would descend. Yeah, that, and then the poke. This doesn't connect either. It's not really doing much. I would stay light still, but it's kind of hard at this point after white gets that extension there. I mean, perhaps you can play this way. Let's see. But at this point, I feel like it's a near even game, if not black being slightly more ahead. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. Let's just say 45 for white. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 52. Yeah, I feel like black might be slightly ahead on the board right now. So, I mean, we definitely wanted to descend, though. That'll definitely help. But, again, those few points are going to be very painful. So when white does this, when white does this, you do the poke, extend out this way. If white threatens, I mean, there is this, but you should be all connected now, or able to reduce at least. I mean, who knows? And a lot of things can happen in this game. Sente, Sente, Sente. play this, this would be Sente actually. Yeah. So actually, where is it? Where is it? So here, I would say extend up. Don't do the jump. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the extend here first instead of the jump. But if I'm reading this right. Yeah, I should be reading this right. Yeah. Maybe, perhaps. Yes. Because now white has problems if white ignores it. So white, I don't believe white should ignore this and will need to, whoops, not that. Will need to protect that somehow, and then you can play elsewhere to benefit. But I believe, yeah, that's definitely an important piece, I believe, for black. Whoops. Because I don't believe the cut can be a thing. No, maybe it can be a thing. But in a way, I mean, you're still getting shape on the bottom. White can escape out. But then we're back to this again. No, that would be bad to go that way. Fighting stuff. But I still hold my case. I believe that this extension is far better than the J8 jump. But yeah, definitely Sente. In my belief. I mean, if white gets this first and plays away, you can... Then you don't have to worry about that cut. You can just take Sente to... I mean, well, if white plays away, then... I don't know, something like that. Then you can still... do stuff. And the cut still shouldn't be a problem for you. So yeah. All this talking. But yeah, definitely, I mean, looking through all of this... Those few stones that I... said believed to be, I mean, the ones that did not look very connected, those ones either died or something else died in its place. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, and then this, no. Just this is fine. Just that is fine, definitely. Yeah, end game at this point, and there's plenty that white can do. Not too much that you can do. I mean, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. This would be massive. Yeah, but definitely the root cause after this point was, for the loss, were those few points that were not exactly connected to anything. Those three. And then making this extension. I believe this was probably the biggest thing at this point. Securing those three weaker groups, stones. Whether it be this one or whether it be this turn. The turn actually might be really good as well. Depends on the player. Oh, I can't use my... I don't have to hear my continuous mouse clicking. Because, yeah, this M4 doesn't give you anything. Almost seems like a passing move because it can still be cut too. So definitely look at shape. With this game, definitely look into your shape, seeing what is cuttable or not exactly connected to a group. Yeah, mainly those things for the fighting or the invading and whatnot. For the more opening stuff, definitely take a little bit of time. I mean, it's taken me, and it still is taking me a little while to figure out where to go on the board, what is biggest. But, I mean, you can't secure the top solidly. So I would say play elsewhere first. Play bigger things, the things that the other person can benefit a lot from. I mean, white's not just gonna play this or the shoulder hit. That's not... I mean, white can benefit with influence, but with stones on the bottom, should be fine. Airbagging. Nice, airbagging. So yeah, that's my take on that. I'm surprised people are actually still around for this, though.